Welcome. So this is video 2. We're out here on the farm. Got the puppies. That's my Lucy right there. And that's my sister's dog Isla. Two very cute. Very well trained. Yeah, I'm still getting used to all this. Just ended the video. Anyway, so not really as excited or motivated to do this one today. We'll say that I guess I just couldn't really find what to say. So I'm just winging these, I guess. I'm gonna just continue on like that, and that's just what I'm gonna do. So yesterday I kind of briefly talked about it, and I think it's just gonna naturally come out exactly my story and everything, and that's okay. I think until I get a grasp on it and all that, and learn how to talk to the camera a little bit better. That's something I'm definitely not used to, and just talking in generally. Got to get better at it, so that's fine. But I don't know really what to talk about today. I guess this is I'll show you a little bit more. That's the shack or whatever I'm living in, which is not bad at all. I will say that. It's better than being homeless. That is the work truck. Right now having some issues with it. There's the plow, lots of problems. Trying to figure that out. Got to call the Western plow dudes. I guess it's a modular or something, but to talk about that. Anyway, and maybe we'll get into more of that kind of stuff. So yeah, right now we'll go inside and we'll review some of my notes or whatever. I guess I already got my run in today. I did a nice 15-minute 2 miles. If we look here, I did have some stuff written down for this, but I can't do that, I guess. I just read it over and it just didn't make sense in my head. Yeah, so today I got my run in, showered, did some trading in the morning, and actually did pretty good today. On the demo account, so these are all my trading notes so far. I guess here we'll go off those first. Start the day start the video with what I start with in the day. So first, I wake up 6:40. Today I woke up a little bit later, and then I meditate immediately for depending on like how I'm waking up. So if I'm kind of in a rush already, I'm going to be thinking about it while I'm meditating. So if I shorten the time out when I'm meditating, then it's a little bit easier to focus on nothing. I have ADHD, so that is honestly so hard. And you can maybe hear it when I'm talking. So, we started April 3rd, and I know it wasn't consistent. Yes, it looks like it has been consistent. No, see, we missed 2 days there from April 4th, or a couple days. April 4th to 7th was after that. Here, I'll let you look at that while I flip through. Bear with me. I'm working with a very S10e. So yeah, these are my notes. Maybe one day I'll post these, all of them. But anyway, this was today. So April 25th, 2025. Up 155. I actually was more than that, but I made a couple more trades, went down. That's 6 out of 12 trades total, 24. So that's just because when you go in and go out of a trade, it counts as one each. Okay, yeah, and you can read that. That's basically what I'm taking in on these. Okay, so that's the trading done today. I was pretty happy about that, and it goes up and down, and I'm ready for that. And I'm hoping that in about I'll get you set up here. I'm hoping about next week or maybe the week after, depending on how my track record goes. Which I don't really have much left because I've blown so many demo accounts that I'm on Friday tomorrow, and this account is just just started, so today. I'll probably wait another week, and then you guys will be in in the loop on that, so I'll let you know. And yeah, so I'm excited to start trading with real money. I have to do it soon, but I also need to get a good track record with proven strategy format, which I'm doing more training on. It's actually on the TV right now. ICT beginners course training, and it's making sense. So I'm pretty confident with that. So after I do that, I kind of sit and I sit on YouTube, and it's all beneficial stuff for me. I'm not like scrolling on like reels or whatever. Like I'm actually taking in information. And then I throw on a good motivational playlist. Maybe eventually I'll even let you guys in on my music playlist. So I'm trying to get one that's like towards moods, like a good motivational playlist, a good in your feels playlist, country, rock, and all that kind of jazz. I got like another YouTube channel with about 3,000 songs from all the years, and I know everybody's got one, but I feel like mine's okay. So yeah, after that we go on to working out. Well, jogging right now. That's as far as I've got, but like I said, I started making lists yesterday, so this is going to be my workout regime. This will be my starting for workouts, and then I got more here, and yeah, like I don't know. So I'll walk you guys through that once I start actually getting on it and everything. Maybe I'll even tape that and fast forward it through so you guys can see me go through it. I kind of want to, like, I don't exactly know all these stuff I've learned online that apparently is good from proven social media. Just people who are buff. Like you only learn from people who actually do it or look like they've done it. In that sense. Anyway, so that's workout regime got done, and I know I'm blabbing off here, but this is how I just gotta fucking go through it, and I swear a lot, so I'll be coming up, but maybe I'll have to work on that. And then also, I got the day trading, the workout regime, the YouTube channel, and I'm also doing like faceless, like the Minecraft speed run with some. That's what kind of got me into this already. It's just constantly posting videos like that daily. So I post 3 videos daily for that account, and there's not much traction. It's on TikTok and YouTube, or TikTok and Instagram. I don't really care. I just wanted to make sure that I was doing something consistently every day that could possibly have benefits to it. So like I have built I think I have 600 and something followers. I've done it since January, or maybe, yeah, well, seriously from January. I think I started it near Christmas time, and that's 2024 Christmas time. So like it's okay. And then the Instagram, not really so much. It's only got 74 followers, and like some of the videos I've got only like 100 on the. Or no, I think I did get 1,000 on one of the Instagram videos. I need to learn to see what people are actually liking in those. And that's like another one. And I know I'm ranting a lot. These videos will get more structured and make more sense and not sound like I'm just blabbing my head off. Like I feel once I'm up to track speed with you guys or whoever's watching, then I'll have better, more structured videos. Yeah. So yeah, like this is everything I had ready for this video, and you know what, I can't write down. I have to, maybe I can pick a subject for the video, make sure I keep track of what I've been saying and don't leave stuff out. But yeah, like I can't, even just looking at this now, I can't sit here and read off a piece of paper or even memorize it. So I feel like I'm getting enough off of just like this, and I'll figure it out. So yeah, I have my social media, this one. The other one's just kind of basic. I go on Reddit, pick stuff, and post it. And that's just the consistency thing. So this is going to be consistent because I know I can keep that consistency because of that account. And I feel like that's one thing that it is helping me with. Yeah, I like to write down my to-do lists a lot of these they'll just get thrown out after I get most of the stuff off them. I'll carry the stuff I didn't onto the next to-do list. This one's nearly completed all of it. It's just little things now. Yeah, day trading, workout, social media, this, YouTube. Woodworking. So I wanna like I've been a carpenter for 2 to 3 years. I love working with my hands. Don't get me wrong, I love the job, I love working hard. But I just found I was working for the wrong reasons there. If you meet anybody that's in trades and they actually work hard and they're not just like some what we call them white hats, like they're top like leaders or people who sit in the truck all day. And like owners of the company and managers, so and safety people. So like they're not busting their ass. And don't get me wrong, those are all jobs and they're meant for something. And I appreciate each one of them's hard work in their own way. But the ones breaking their backs, meet one that doesn't have some kind of condition when they're 40, where it's life. Like they'll have it for the rest of their life. Like they got a replaced shoulder, they got hip joint. Like they're complaining about something constantly. And I already noticed my back going. Like I'm a skinny guy. I work really, really hard and push myself. Got a lot of energy, as you can see. And you know what? That's just not. You can't live like that. And I'm already hurting myself. I was going to the chiropractor. I was noticing these problems, and it wasn't getting better. It was getting worse, and I still like have my back kind of hurting no matter what. When I do stuff, though, it's like if I'm 25 feeling like that, what am I gonna feel like when I'm 30, when I'm 35, when I'm 40, when I'm 60? Like I want to be able to travel the world and see stuff, and that's kind of one of my goals. So I'm not gonna be doing that for somebody else making just enough to get by, and yeah, no, like it's not a viable option for me. I'm not letting myself do something like that. I've set that goal. I don't care how anybody else sees it. I do have those skills though, and that's why I want to go into woodworking and making just little things to get me some cash. So, and that's like one of the steps forward so I can do this. Like, I know I have a dirt bike, which I'm gonna show you the garage in a sec here. But I have a dirt bike. I could sell that, but I'm not like that's not an option for me. I've wanted a dirt bike since I was a child. I worked towards getting a dirt bike. I got my dirt bike, and you know what? It's something that's more of a prized possession. It's priceless. Like I can't part with something that I've worked so hard to get. It's a goal that I reached. It reminds me that you can get something you dream of. And I've wanted it since I was just a little boy. I never got one. I got a pocket bike when I was a kid. It was like my dad went and got a pocket bike. We lived in the country. There wasn't much place to ride it. I was either trying to hit jumps on it, broke the windscreen on it, and smashed my face on it. And it was fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved it and I appreciated it so much. But it wasn't my dream. So I've realized that getting that is. And then I also, like, I don't go out, I don't see friends, I stopped hanging out with my friends, I'm only out in the country, and, like, I do periodically go in and see them, but it's still, like, the whole time I'm trying to, like, justify, right, what I'm doing with them and everything, and you know what, I can't seem to because it's not progressing me, and that's all I think about right now. So, riding my dirt bike out there is my freedom. I go out and I'm practicing wheelies. I'm just riding. I'm running with the dogs with it. It's a beautiful, beautiful feeling, and it's what I've always like. One of the things I always wanted. So I'm I'm not selling that bike. And even when I get enough money to get a better one, or like one of those electric ones, like it's just I'm always gonna keep that bike as a reminder of you can and. It's something that I think is a good, healthy thing to keep. So, and I would only get $3,000, which honestly I can. Which with this woodworking thing, I'm planning that if I push myself and do really good with it, making so like I got here cutting boards, chest sets, shelves, wood signs burned like with some kind, you know what I'm talking about with like scripture in it or something, or live, laugh. Serving trays, you know, with the ones with the twine around the handles and everything, and it's just stuff like that. Okay, so like I'm gonna do a little bit more research on what's trending and everything on ChatGPT and my Jarvis, like I said, and continue on finding out exactly what I do have a sets of tools and stuff. As I'm being a carpenter, you kind of do need some, so I'm pretty set on some of that stuff. There's a couple things I need, like a sander or router. I can hand sand for now, and I'm pretty good with the other tools. So I don't have lots, but let's walk out there and I gotta get this angle better. ChatGPT said, so I'll shut up about that. But you know, it's something that I definitely use when I don't have any people to ask or to really show me what to do. So that's how I feel. I feel like I need something that has intelligence, and researching is the best I can do. All right, so I'll give you the big reveal. All right, so get the lights on better. So here she is. And I have some cleaning to do, but once I get this, like we just moved here. We had a big house fire. I had a big house fire. I had another truck. I was welding on it, and honestly, I did a huge mistake that I shouldn't have, but I didn't have enough knowledge on it, which I should have. Did my research. You're not supposed to leave your welds after. You're supposed to wait with them for like 30 minutes to let them cool down. It was winter out. I thought I was fine, and I was coming back outside. I went upstairs to grab my phone in my old place. I was living there alone, just me and the animals, not the dogs or anything. They weren't here. There, and I had two cats. I was watching my sister's bunny, and yeah. So I went upstairs and came back down. I heard popping. Thought somebody was at the door. I heard like this. It was the popping of cans burning and exploding. I started going out the stairs, and I seen smoke peering in the walls. That's when I knew. I was like, shit. And instincts kicked in. I ran down, and the truck was on fire already. And you know, then it was in a carport, so pretty much kind of like this overhang, and it was a big house. It was all cedar outside and everything, and yeah, so that burnt down. And my mom fought with insurance for quite a while. She was living with her boyfriend at the time, now ex, so thank God that most of her stuff wasn't there, but now she has this quaint place, and it is actually beautiful out here. Farther in the country, the other highway. And you know what? It's a blessing in disguise. I went through a lot of emotions there. That is my sister coming on the wall. Psst, what are you doing? Meow. Meow, she says. You want to go inside? But anyway, yeah, like I said, it was something to go through, and lessons learned, and I feel terrible, but my mom did end up actually coming out on the better side, so I thank God for that. What are you doing? Come on down. Whoa! You want to go inside? Okay, yeah, so, yeah, she's happy with how it turned out. I mean, it was a fight, but everything good in life you have to fight for. The insurance is ridiculous, for one. We'll talk about that another time. Anyway, so yeah, I've been working to get up tools again, and I got my bike. I didn't even get my bike till I think 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. I wanted one since I was about 7. When you see the magazines, you see all the cool helmets and everything. Got my own cool helmet now. So, yeah, so I'm going to clean this up today. I'll zoom back out. I'm going to clean this all up today. I'm very good at organizing. My mom was a hoarder before, so I grew up in that, and I have learned how to clean, no matter, like, forcefully. So we have got some water damage in here. I gotta fix that up, and I'm very resourceful. This thing was actually through the fire. It was sitting outside just far enough away, and it actually works. Yeah, I don't know how this thing made it through, but give me a second. You gotta get the brake down. The brake thing is a little broken off. It's been sitting for 7 years, and I just got it running the other day. Watch out! The lights still work. That's what I was like. That's crazy, right? 7 years after going through a fire and everything, and listen. Oh, my bad. It so the only thing is it surges, and I figured that it's just because of the throttle bouncing. So I gotta play with the throttle a little bit. Yeah, we got rats around here too, so I've been catching them. Rats, and also squirrels are crazy. So at the rat trap, they made a home in here for the winter, so I gotta clean that all up. Yeah, so cleaning all this up, and then I'm gonna get started on some of those wood crafts. So I think over here something. So all these tools brand new after the fire. All my tools, even that thing, bought that after. And this is, I bought all this stuff about a year ago, and this is when I was working as a carpenter, and I was still in all this debt and everything, and I think that's, I gotta justify that in another, well, not justify, because there is no justifying it. I was stupid, made stupid mistakes, and now it's time for me to freaking get on, and this lifestyle that I'm gonna be creating, or I am creating right now, it's gonna be a good change, and I want to bring you guys along with it, along for the ride. You're gonna see a lot of improvements, clearly in the speech department for sure. So yeah, well, I think that's enough for video 2. We'll be back tomorrow, video 3, and who knows how it will be. Peace.